What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to the 84 rated FUT birthday Emenike player review. Play with the best at ufifa.com to get a discount on all your FIFA points and coins. Use the code TVM at checkout. The link is in the description. Made famous by KSI, of course. So those of you who haven't seen those videos, they've probably been removed by now, but still, made famous by him, and then everyone started using him, and he was the most overpowered player ever. I mean, it was him and a Barbo, really. The pace was just unbearable. 93 shot power, 94 sprint speed, only the 86 acceleration. I say only. If we could flip those around, we'd be laughing. 94 heading accuracy, which is absolutely phenomenal. That has gone up a whopping 24 points from his standard 76 rated gold card. And then he has 90 strength, which has only gone up by 4, and stamina. The one thing I've really noticed with these FUT birthday cards, and I've mentioned it a couple of times in a few of the reviews I've done over the last few days, the stamina, they're not generous with it at all, are they? They've given a +3 to his stamina on this card, which I would imagine back in the day in FIFA 13 you would probably be looking at about 85 stamina for this guy. But still, played him up front with Wellington, who, if you haven't seen the review, spoiler alert, I did not enjoy. Emenike, on the other hand, was not a completely different story, but a different story. His strength was really what I loved about him. I mean, I'm not going to compare him to Wellington all the way through, but Wellington was the type of player who, just one little nudge, if you looked at him, he might fall over. Emenike, though, has the strength to power through, and that's what I really like. That's the type of player that I enjoy using. So that side of his game came across very, very nicely. The one thing that I would say about him that I really, really hated was his finishing. His finishing is awful. 1 minute you're in on goal and you're going to score. It's an easy, low power shot that everybody does this year, and all of a sudden, bang, just knocks it like corner flag. Sometimes it is that bad. He will just drag it so wide that it hits the ball boy who's on the halfway line. It's ridiculous. Some of the times, though, obviously he does put the ball in the back of the net. It's not completely terrible. It's not completely unusable. It's just like, here, I don't know whether this is going in. Fortunately, that's a great finish. His finesse shots are a little bit different because he does have 80 long shots and 93 shot power. So his placement isn't... The problem isn't his placement. It's the low driven, which I find to be very, very frustrating. Good little runner with the ball as well there, 81 dribbling. The shot power, obviously, and the strength we touched upon being the strength of the card, essentially. The sprint speed, not the acceleration. The sprint speed is what makes this card really, really great, combined with a high-low work rate, which it's not that common among strikers. I'm struggling to think of a player who has it. Maybe Giovinco has it. I mean, I love that. They're always on the shoulder of the last defender. They're always really wanting to get forward. They never want to track back, and I really like that. 4-star weak foot as well, which is really nice. Not that I would recommend using it because his finishing is so inconsistent. It's crazy. But definitely more than usable if you are, the type of player to hold up the ball on the edge of the area, use that 90 strength, and then lay it off to either of the strikers, or of course one of the wingers or midfielders coming through. So the inconsistency is definitely where this card is let down. It's currently valued at between 50 and 60,000 as I'm filming this on a Sunday afternoon. So prices may vary now, but I would recommend between 35 and 45,000 for the card. Definitely worth a go if you used to use Emenike in the past. It is a bit of a nostalgia trip. Overall, I'm going to give him a solid 8.5 out of 10. Just don't expect him to finish his dinner every single shot that he gets, because there is a bit of an inconsistency with that. Anyway, if you've used the 84 Emenike, let me know down below what you thought of him. If you've enjoyed this review, smack that like button, subscribe to the channel, of course, if you're new around here, and until the next time, goodbye.